Now, I know you're a huge basketball fan. I know you are. What are your thoughts about the first four episodes of the Jordan document? What comes to your mind right away when you hear that? When you hear about that?
Oh man, it just takes me back. I mean, I graduated from high school in '95. That was Jordan, and when I was in middle school when he was at North Carolina, and then you know um, his rookie year. I remember all those dunk contests. The battle with Dominique Wilkins. The shot over Craig Elo. That gives me goosebumps because how couldn't you be a Michael Jordan fan? Growing up in the late '80s and early to mid '90s, and it's pretty crazy. I'm actually sitting in my son's room right now, but my son's he's become a huge Michael Jordan fan before this came out. So we've been watching it together, and he's like, Dad, you got to watch Michael Jordan's games. And I'm like, yeah, man, we got to watch Michael Jordan's games. Yeah, yeah. It's it's great. It's especially right now when we have nothing else to watch on TV. Yeah, it's like I'm not even sure why I'm paying for cable right now. Um, but yeah, it just takes you back and all the memories of the Pistons. I remember watching the Bulls and the Pistons every year and being like, man, how do you beat the Pistons? They just beat the crap out of you. And the Celtics, before that with Larry Bird and McHale and Parrish, you know, it, it it's great. It's great to watch that, and just to think about how the guards and even playing in that era in high school, you could hand check. So you had a hand on your hip, you had hands on you at all times. And now there's none of that.
You blowing somebody's around.
Yeah, yeah. So it's definitely different. I like seeing on social media the people talking, the LeBron and the Kobe and the who the greatest. I love those debates, but I think it's hard to picture, you know, LeBron physically could handle that. He could definitely handle all of that contact.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. You feel like a fuck.
he's built for that. Um, Kobe, I don't think it would bother. He had about the same frame as Michael, so I don't really think it would bother Kobe either. And pretty much Kobe played in that era, or at least close to it. Um, but some of these other guys, I'm not sure they would be who they are in the '90s. You look at a guy like Steph Curry. I don't know what Isaiah Thomas would do to him.
Isaiah,
Or
you talking about Isaiah from the Detroit days?
Isaiah, I don't know what the bad boys would do to Steph Curry.
Oh man, he just
I think he'd have a career more maybe like Dell. Dell had a great career, good shooter, whatever. But you got Vinny the Microwave on you, or you got Joe Dumars locked on you. It was a much different game. It was a much I'm not saying one's better than the other. I enjoy watching. I love watching college basketball and the NBA now. But that was just different. Kenny Anderson, my all-time favorite player. I love watching Kenny Anderson. So
well, like you said, man, it's different eras. I think a lot of the old timers, listen to my old two cents. I think a lot of the old timers back then, they're not old timers, but 80s and 90s. Even one particular player, I think what Anthony Hardaway said, he was really surprised at how many NBA players at the highest level couldn't use them offhand. I think nowadays these kids are just more skilled. Yeah, they can do a lot more things than those guys did. It took a lot of rough housing out the game. Those Oakleys, the Mahorns, those guys probably wouldn't be in the league. You know what I mean? So it's a lot different. But I am surprised.
yeah,
I am surprised though at the document because they allow so much cussing. Um, so that's on a Disney network. And
I mean it's late at night, so I think you can watch two different channels. One bleeps it out and one doesn't. So
oh,
I
okay, I
mean,
want the other
pick pick your poison, but
Yeah, yeah.
um,
I didn't know that.
it's yeah, it's that stuff is great to watch. I mean,
Yeah,
just
the realism, right?
yeah, absolutely, and
Yeah,
just being able to see what they're them getting on the plane and just enjoying each other and enjoying that ride and just thinking about our teams that we've had and just you don't get to we're high school, we don't get to have camera crews follow us everywhere, right? But it would be great. I'm sure a lot of other coaches would agree that there's certain seasons that you just want to it just flies by and you don't get to slow down and enjoy some of your successes, and that's nice to that they have that that last time they were together in 97 and 98, even though they'd won 5 other championships. It's nice probably to go back. I'm sure that the thing about Scotty Burrell, I'm sure some of those guys, Scotty Burrell's parents are probably like, oh yeah, but it's all they were young, they were good, they were having fun, they had money, so
yeah. Now, the one thing that I like too that was the announcers like I think it was Dick Stockton. Like hearing his voice announcing the games back then, it was just different, man. Like the way those guys called games was just it brought me back to like a little nostalgia, man. Like wow, man, those guys were really good. The pace
oh
how they
yeah.
the pace how they called the games, it was just different. Man. I just brought back like you said, it brings me back.
Yeah, I mean Marv Albert calling the games. What's his sidekick there? That guy, the Czar, Fratello.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, 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 yes.
just it was just Ernie, what's his name, was still with I think he was with CBS back then, but
The one
he
that's
was
on TNT right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Quinn Buckner too. He was pretty
Quinn
good.
Buckner.
He was pretty good. I like him. They had a few announcements that really just like they seemed like it brought the game out for me a little bit. You know what I mean? I was like Huey Brown. I didn't like, but as I got older, I enjoyed them more for some
You
reason.
appreciate him, yeah,
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 you know what I
absolutely.
mean. So, but yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun time.
that stuff is great. It makes you I'll be 43 next month, and it's like, man, I feel old watching this stuff because but then I look at when I show Scottie Pippen or Michael or Bill Wennington or whatever, I'm like, all right, I'm still younger than those guys, but
Yeah,